Thank you to Chairman Rogers and the ranking member for joining us at the Rules Committee. Chairman Rogers, our country has long been a global leader in science and technology. The leadership, of course, extends into space exploration. And the leadership in space exploration has certainly come from every corner of our country, even in rural parts of America, including my home state of Indiana. Indiana's 9th Congressional District was home to Virgil Gus Grissom, the second man on the moon. The second man in space. And Indiana's own Purdue University has turned out 27 of our astronauts, including Grissom, Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon, and Gene Cernan, who in 1972 became the last person to leave his footprints on the surface of the moon. In fact, Purdue University has turned out more astronauts than any other university in America outside of our military academies. In addition to astronauts, our district includes several companies like Redwire, formerly TechShot, in Greenville, Indiana, that contributes to NASA's missions in amazing ways, particularly in the areas of biomedical and other important research. Chairman Rogers, could you talk a little bit about how this bill supports NASA, their research, and our mission to return to the moon?
I'll be happy to. And I'm thrilled that our subcommittee has the responsibility to fund NASA and its activities. The space program at NASA enjoys bipartisan support. Is a source of national pride, stimulates our economy across the country. And a presence in space is critical to our national security. We find in the middle of the next big space race that we're in today, China is ramping up investments in their space program at an alarming rate. This bill supports NASA's mission to return to the moon by fully funding the Artemis mission and the Exploration Mission Directorate. The bill also refocuses NASA's mission on these important efforts by decreasing funding for climate change and diversity and inclusion efforts at NASA. Returning to the moon has the opportunity to inspire the next generation of scientists, engineers, even astronauts. The investments in this bill makes NASA support important to the country.
Thank you, Chairman Rogers. I appreciate that very much. Having visited Redwire to see some of the things they have going on, it's very exciting to see what the future will hold for space exploration and Artemis moving forward. Thanks for your leadership in bringing this bill forward. I want to just touch briefly on supporting law enforcement and how we are doing that in this legislation and supporting American innovation and leadership. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.